Nepal, the small Himalayan nation lodged between India and Tibet, is a country of spectacular beauty, rich wildlife, culture, ethnicity, and outstanding diversity. It is a land of the birth of Gautama Buddha and has origin of both Hinduism and Buddhism living side by side in the same country. However, Nepal, being a major international tourist destination, has attracted a large number of tourists all over the world who take pleasure and pride in visiting Kathmandu and adjoining areas of Nepal, and also for trekking to the Mount Everest and other associated peaks of the great Himalayan nation. But unfortunately, lack of mismanagement, corruption, and lack of sincerity in managing waste properly has resulted in dumping of indiscriminate waste across Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. That needs to change. This ground report has been filed by Dr. Stephen Joseph from Center for Multidisciplinary Research Action, CMRA, Kerala and Kolkata, who recently made his visit to Kathmandu for a scientific visit. However, as the videos and the still pic shows, that much of the roads has been eroded and is not maintained properly. Accidents are frequent along the highways as because there is less traffic management that needs to be taken care of. And also, as you could notice from the videos that he has taken, it clearly shows that there has been encroachment of the highways. The increased population growth of Nepal has been pushing people to move farther out into the city and adjoining areas, and pushing them to live in the outskirts as well as in the middle of the city, while they are venturing and infringing on the highways by construction of houses, hotels, restaurants and other business activities. But this is making the place extremely vulnerable to pollution, because a lot of this domestic waste that originates from people living in around legally or illegally around the highways across Kathmandu and adjoining areas are as a result not being cleaned properly, and hence as a consequence the dumping of the waste, the dumping of construction materials along is posing a serious threat not only to the local residents but also to the tourists and travelers who love coming and enjoying visiting Nepal, the one of the most spectacularly beautiful country in Asia. It is to our great sadness that we notice that many of the tea gardens that we see in the videos has been made up on encroached lands, and these gardens are impacting the local wildlife as they have been constructed illegally, taking over forested areas, and indiscriminate growth of human population and human businesses has been interfering with the ecological and economic stability of the country. Although economy has been going up because of the inflow of tourism post-pandemic, but at the same time the degradation of the ecosystem is also getting into a very serious condition. Nepal is a landlocked country, and unless waste are managed properly, it results in a huge dumping areas, which is unhygienic as well as a security and a health threat for the people visiting Kathmandu Valley and adjoining areas. Most of the cases is that there is only a few days interval that the local municipality or corporation take the initiative of cleaning out the domestic waste, but they do not have proper waste management facilities, and that needs to be taken care of, because the indiscriminate dumping of waste into a Himalayan nation is resulting in environmental degradation. A large number of these waste are flowing down and plugging the riverways and the waterways, resulting in various sewage issues, particularly during the monsoon, and also security threats, because while traveling during the night, several tourist cars that come across dumps that have been dumped in and around indiscriminately along the highway, and also for the reason that several construction projects are ongoing in Kathmandu, and many of these construction materials are left all over the highways. No indiscriminate care or pressure has been put by the government, and as a result the waste are showing up on the end of the roads, making it a very important security threat. Nepal, one of the most beautiful country in Asia, that attracts a huge tourism both from India and overseas, and also from other adjoining countries, needs to improve the waste management facilities of the country and also to take care upon the high level of pollution. It has been recently reported that the Mount Everest base camps are getting loaded with so much garbage coming from so many people who are coming to Mount Everest for scaling the mountain, has been resulting in an environmental degradation and a nuisance. The government is only interested in collecting resources and revenues and not taking important steps towards curbing the population or restricting the flow of tourists into the small country. Unless this is being taken care of, down the line, Nepal may face disastrous consequences with respect to waste management policies, because this faulty waste management is causing huge accumulation of waste in the country, making it one of the dirtiest cities or towns in Asia. Shoikat Kumar Basu, Kolkata Bureau, Kalinga Chronicle TV.